Recent rumors and media reports, an estate sale company without my authorization included some of my trophies in the sale, despite clear instructions to leave personal items untouched. I did not authorize the sale of any of my trophies, and I will be taking legal action. Trusting this company without supervision was my mistake. We allowed them to go into several of our storage units with clear instructions. They clearly did something unlawful. I want to emphasize that I am financially stable. It would never sell off my hard-earned trophies. And if I was going to sell them, I know people that I can sell them to. I wouldn't go online and sell my personal items randomly. So let that sink in. It's concerning that the media outlets did not verify this information with my publicist or me, because a lot of you guys have my number. But, you know, it is what it is. I just wanted to address this and put in my own words, because people have been texting me here the past hour. But it's all good. I'm finna go upstairs and continue to praise God and celebrate. I'm not gonna let the devil win. God bless. Have a wonderful.
Oh man, so there you have it right there. That's Adrian Peterson breaking his silence on this story that I ain't even gonna lie. I was late to it because I was like, you know, I knew he had some financial issues because nowadays you could just look at anybody's net worth. It's $1 million, and it's like, whoa, that's it. Like that's the vet minimum in the NFL. Like, you know, anybody can make that in the NFL. Kickers make more than that. You're like, this guy made $100 million in his career, and he only has that. That's the net worth. So he's saying that this auction company went out of their way and without his authorization and put out this information to the media. And everyone's been talking about, oh man, this guy's broke. Another statistics. This is sad. I was saying the same thing. I was like, damn, I was a big fan of Adrian AP. You know what I'm saying? And I was like, damn, I couldn't picture someone as prideful and as he was, as a great athlete, selling his accolades like that. You're going to sell your MVP trophy? He was the last non-quarterback to win an MVP award. You going to sell that? I just couldn't see that. It didn't make any sense. So I'm glad he came out. Do I believe he's not struggling? I know he said at the end of that clip that he's stable. He's financially stable, but hey, just look how he bounced around the league. I mean, after that, it all started going downhill for him when he got suspended for a year, 2014, for beating his son with a switch. And I was like, you know, I've never really been too crazy when they suspend guys for stuff they do off the field that has nothing to do with football, but they suspended him a whole year for that. I won't forget because I had him on fantasy football. That was 10 years ago. I'm an OG in fantasy. I don't play it now. I know y'all do it still, but that messed up my whole run. But anyway, he was out for a year, came back, had a couple solid more years, but it was never the same. And you started noticing, okay, he started just bouncing around the league, started playing for other teams. He was on the Saints, he was on the Cardinals, the Redskins. At one point, he was on the Lions, you know what I mean? Then the Titans, then the Seahawks. He was just bouncing all over. And I'm like, damn, like, well, he just hang it up. You know, so you knew, okay, you got to be chasing the bag. He's got 6 children. He's not married. You do the math. I mean, that's a lot of child support. That's a lot of children. That's a lot of mouths to feed. You know, I know a guy right now making almost $40 an hour, and you can't tell because he pays like child support for 3 children. Like, it's not a game out here. And, you know, you just hate to see a guy come down as another statistic. Now, it's just a lot that goes into being an athlete. And then NFL, like I say, it's not for long. These rookie contracts are not that much. You got to pay for your room and board. You got to have a sports agent. They usually take 4 to 10% of your paying contract. You know, you got trainers, things like that. Rookie hazing, they might make you pay for dinner, and you got to spend 25 G's. You know what I mean? Like, it's not a game. And for AP, you know, to run through $100 million, like, damn. And you know, they say running backs don't get paid that much. That's that whole thing that was going on last year, going into the NFL season. Jonathan Taylor had to hold out. But man, I was just blown away by that story. I was like, yo, what the hell? Now, allegedly, he claims that he was scammed. You know, he was a victim of fraud. You know, he didn't say Pacific. He didn't say if it was crypto or what it was, but he says he was dealing with a case. So he's already got a lawsuit out there that he's trying to come up on. And then, you know, he's also saying that some people just being around some of the wrong people, that he just didn't trust, that took advantage of him, rather it was family, friends, colleagues, professionals. He just wasn't around the right people. And now he's also got some lawsuits against him. One in Pennsylvania, they're saying for $5.2 million. He's in debt, and then he's got another lawsuit for another $1 million and some legal fees. So he's got his own legal issues on top of him dealing with this scam that, that took him down. And then, like I said, you got the kids, the house, you probably was living in a nice house. That looked like a big house he was sitting in the background, probably a mansion down there in Big Texas, right? So it's just, this is just bad, man. You just hope that he gets out of it. And like I said, he's a Christian man, as he says in the video. You need a lot of prayer for that situation. But yeah, I mean, like I say, just read the stats, that they have for the football players. I mean, they say 78% of football players file for bankruptcy within 5 years of retirement. After 5 years, they already basically, guys go broke because they surround themselves with people who are broke that are using them to get by. You paying for your whole entourage, like MC Hammer style. And then you wonder where everything goes and you're looking crazy. And a lot of these kids, like people who go to, like, you should get a financial advisor. If you're making that kind of money, like millions, and you really not that educated when it comes to money like that, get you a financial advisor, someone you can trust, first of all. Not your uncle and them and your cousin and them. Like, get you somebody, a professional. Because I just don't know how somebody is, I don't say the guy's not the sharpest knife in the drawer, but I mean, you just would think, like, this guy had a hell of a career and was making money for a long time. And he got drafted in 2007. That was over 15 years ago. So you was making a lot of money for a long time. But poor decisions just led to it. And, now AP he's going for broke, but I'm just glad to see that he's still got some kind of pride and he's not selling his, his trophies and all that. Cause I was like, damn, that's rock bottom when you got to do that. That's tough when you see players. I've seen some stories like that where former NFL players who may have not been stars, but won Super Bowls as role players and had to sell a Super Bowl ring for money. I mean, real scrap. Like, I've seen guys do that. They have to auction their trophy, they ring off on eBay. And in fact, I can pull that up. I've seen some player do that. I'm like, damn. Like, and these guys are not as financially stable as you think they was. You got NFL players that just straight up sell their rings and pawn them. In fact, here it is. 5 champions who sold their rings. Lawrence Taylor. One of the most popular players, William the Refrigerator Perry, sold his ring. Like, a lot of these cats be shooting bad. And I'm not sitting here to act like I'm richer than anybody, because I'm not. But it's just crazy to see guys get this kind of money and just blow through it. And you'd be like, well, damn, how'd that happen? But the quicker you get it, it could go just as quick, apparently. So, hey, any young players out there, wisen up, man. Get you an agent, get you a financial advisor, and make some better decisions. And stop having kids with just random females. I'm like, it'd be crazy. Like, you got people got 8, 9 kids by like 4 or 5 women. I'm like, yo, that's crazy. Hey, you can't even. How do you all get together and even? Like, that's wild to me, man. I don't see how you can even extend yourself to have that many children unless you got everything all in one house. But hey, man, get it how you live. Let me know what y'all think in the comments. I'm out.